full contact and real inhales.
So why are you gagging? Oh, that.
Have you ever been in a public restroom, heard someone just spraying mud or unleashing a vomit demon and thought to yourself, damn, I'm hungry? If you have, that's disgusting, dude. You gotta go get some help, man. That's super gross. But see, going back to the 1800s, there was a man who thought this way. His name was Stubbins Ffirth. Now this was before germ theory, so this man thought the best way to test yellow fever was to drink the throw up of his dying patients. Oh, and it gets even worse than that. This man was rubbing pus into his eyes, injecting himself with their infected blood, basting himself down with their sweat like it was butter, and just chugging their vomit like cups of Gatorade. All this was just to prove that yellow fever was not contagious. Now listen, I'm no doctor, but I think Mr. Stubbins Ffirth here was probably patient zero for rabies, the Black Plague, and probably every STD on the damn planet. I think when it came to divulging this information, Mr. Stubbins Ffirth should have pleaded his Stubbins Ffirth, because I'll tell you right now, not even Batman could get that shit out of me. Yellow fever was absolutely horrifying. People dying in mere days, vomiting black bile, bleeding from their eyes, skin turning banana yellow. The 1973 outbreak in Philly killed roughly 10% of the population. That's abandoned streets, mass graves, and just pure chaos. Now for perspective, 10%, that would be like if all the gay people just died out of nowhere. Snap of a finger, Thanos style. Now hold on, some of y'all got way too excited when I just said that. Y'all evil, boy, you need some help. Anyway, no one even knew how it spread at the time, so the leading theory was bad air. See, I guess those 22-year-old white girls burning incense in their house all the time were actually onto something. Oh my gosh, your vibes are so negative. I'm totally gonna catch yellow fever. I just can't with you. Who would have thought they were the real CDC the whole time? I mean, these people genuinely thought if the air smelled a little funky, it must be deadly. I'll tell you right now, Armpits Andy had no friends. And then we have Stubbins Ffirth. See, he saw yellow fever cases dipped in the winter and he thought, oh, this shit must just be seasonal, you know, like pumpkin spice. But instead of testing this like a normal person, he started throwing back shots of vomit.
Like this, I wanna make sure you guys are getting this. I'm talking full contact glass. I even got some on my lip.
So why are you gagging?
I'm starting to think the two F's in his name stand for fucking freak. I'm gonna call this man Stubbins Ffirth. This man was turning his body into a damn science fair project. He was really out in these streets rocking the mushroom armor set from Elden Ring. First, he made cuts in his arm and then started rubbing infected people's throw up in the cuts, bro. Did he get sick? No. So his next test was the eyeballs. This man smeared pus into his own eyes. Did he get sick? No. So then he boiled vomit to try to neutralize it and drank it. Man was really at the Fallout crafting table making rad roach caviar. Did he get sick? No. Delightful aroma. Subtle notes of chicken pot pie in this throw up. Bitch, this isn't the vomit I ordered. Then he collected sweat from his dying patients and was just moisturizing his chest like some damn Vicks vapor rub. And finally, the man went full psycho mode, actually taking infected patients' blood, cutting open his own skin, and just rubbing the blood inside. Look, at this point, Buddy needs to be locked up for life. Chain gang. There's no way you could convince me he wasn't just Jack the Ripper cosplaying as a damn doctor. But see, every test he did that didn't kill him made him convinced that yellow fever wasn't actually contagious. But little did he know, the patients he was testing on were in their late stages, meaning they weren't even contagious anymore. How's that for an Inception intergalactic interstellar twist for you? Mr. Ffirth was basically tightrope walking over zombie corpses, just lucky he didn't fall. He was really flipping a coin every night, just hoping he wouldn't wake up looking like Gollum.
You're looking at it, you're looking at the color.
So why are you gagging?
Some doctors called him brave, some called him deranged. In my opinion, he's the type of person that wouldn't wear his seatbelt on a roller coaster. His final report stated yellow fever is not a contagious disease. And here's the interesting part. He was right. Well, sort of. See, he was right that yellow fever isn't spread through pus, vomit, blood, things like that. But yellow fever is highly contagious. It's just spread through mosquitoes, which no one knew at the time. So all that pus drinking and vomit spreading and putting in his body, that shit was pointless, bro. See, Mr. Ffirth boy wasn't actually immune, he was just lucky that he never came in contact with the actual transmission methods. Really all he was doing was sending his immune system to the D-Day trenches with a damn flashlight and a rusty knife talking about go fight off all the germs. We'll say germs is short for Germans. Now, fast forward a few decades and a Cuban doctor named Carlos Finley suggested mosquitoes were the real culprit. Then Walter Reed confirmed that theory with actual experiments in the 1900s. Mosquito bites equals yellow fever. Meanwhile, Joe Rogan modeled Fear Factor after Stubbins Ffirth's actual damn life. And all Stubbins Ffirth really proved was if you mess around with late-stage yellow fever patient bodily fluids, you just earn a PhD in straight stupidity. But see, Mr. Ffirth was really just ahead of his time, because every few years, we get a new batch of people that want to just donate their body to science like him. You know, from people who eat Tide Pods to someone on their 15th COVID booster in hopes all the gamma radiation will help them turn into the damn Hulk. The methods change, the fluids change, but the core idea of what if I put this inside my body and just see what happens remains eternal. So next time you're debating science on the internet, ask yourself this: would Stubbins Ffirth agree with me? But hey, with that, if you liked the video, hit that like button. I want to thank you for making it this far. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below and stay safe out there, because I'm going to see y'all next time.